Hey everyone, Dr. Frunkey back here with another EDC light review. This time I wanted to talk about a couple of Streamlight lights that I have personally enjoyed and think that these are excellent products. I wanted to include both of these lights in the same video because they are effectively the same. One is just smaller than the other. So let's talk a little bit about these lights, how I found them and what I think, and learn a little bit more about them specifically. So I'm going to set the little guy aside here, and we're going to start out with the Stylus Pro. The Streamlight Stylus Pro is a light that's been around for a number of years. Lots of people in healthcare and law enforcement and emergency services know about this light because it is American made. It is made out of a solid piece of aluminum. It has been milled out and anodized, and it is reliable. Streamlight also makes weapon lights and other flashlights, so people can get to this company through multiple different avenues. If you are into guns and you like their lights, you might find their flashlights and their pocket lights and their pen lights. Or if you are into medical supplies, you find their pocket lights, and then you find out about their tactical lights and you get into guns. It's fun, and it's a great company, and they have excellent products, so check them out. This Stylus Pro came into my possession early on in my sort of medical pursuits. I needed a flashlight or a pen light, but I didn't really like the sort of medical lights that were available out there. They were expensive. They had somebody's brand name on them. It's one of these big companies that overcharges for anything anyways. And they were weak. They were those little key fob LED lights, and they would break easily. They were cheap, and I didn't like the way they looked. And I also wanted a light that would be more practical, a light that would be usable in everyday use, that I could bust out when I'm going to the car at night or in the morning if I drop something and need to find it, if I get a flat tire and need to change it, something that could be useful not only as a medical light but as a true flashlight. So lots of people speak highly of the Stylus Pro. You can find a lot of reviews on eBay about it. It's about 5 inches in length. It's 1.6 ounces. It is easy to carry. It's no bigger than a standard pen. Let me bring in a Pilot G2 here for comparison in size and what it looks like. So very similar to, a full-size regular pen. Let's compare that to some other practical carry items. How about a Bic lighter? Very obvious size difference there. Let's bring this in and compare this to a Olight S1 Baton. This is a smaller light in a CR123 size. And then we can bring in the D25A Clicky TI. Much more similar in size to the Microstream over here, and I actually got this and then this, and we can talk about that progression. But this light I bought many years ago, maybe about 6 or 8 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. They've been around for a while. It initially had 40 lumens of output. And this one is one of those models, 40 lumens of output from 2 AAA batteries. At the time, I thought, 40 lumens, that's huge compared to the 12 lumens that the medical lights put out, and they cost 3 times as much. So I picked that up, loved it. It was very reliable, easy to carry. At 1.6 ounces, you barely feel it. A pen is only 1 ounce generally, so very easy to carry. But it is a long and very rigid item. Sometimes you don't have the pocket capacity or the ability to carry something quite that large. So a few years later, I went back looking for another light. And of course, my first stop was the Streamlight website and product catalog. I had been so impressed with this product that I was going to order something else from them for sure, and lo and behold, they had the perfect solution to my needs. They had introduced the Microstream, and not only the Microstream, but they had this is the second generation. So there's a second generation of Stylus Pros and there's a second generation of Microstreams. In the 8 years that I had this light and the Stylus Pro second gen had come out with better LEDs. These were C4 LEDs, and now this little guy offered 45 lumens of output as a small one. This one had 40 lumens of output, and so stronger, better light in a smaller package with only one AAA battery, same full aluminum construction, nicer anodizing, better color. I don't think this one has faded so much as it just came in that shade. This one is a little darker and better looking. Similar actuation. Both of these lights are a partial or momentary on, so I can press the button halfway and the light will come on, or I can click it for a full on. There's either an on or an off. There's no select fire on this. There's no strobe or timer function, and that's fine. I really enjoy the momentary on. It's very practical for me in my uses. I only need bursts of light for a few seconds at a time. I don't routinely need to keep the light on. So this Microstream was heaven to me, and I carried this for over a year as my primary everyday light. And only when I started learning more about knives and the different materials that go into different knives did I start to realize that people were applying these things also to pocket lights. And so different metals, different construction types, different sizes, different batteries, different LEDs. Just like with knives, there is an entire world of pocket lights out there that all fit different descriptions and different styles. And a couple of companies kind of reign supreme in my mind. I've done some reviews on a couple of lights already. I have one more light that I just previewed there for you. You can check that out in another video. In conclusion, the Streamlight series of lights are some excellent, excellent lights. An American company making lightweight aluminum lights that are multi-purpose, easy to use and maintain, easy to carry, and have a very functional battery that can be easily found and replaced. I have used these lights for over a decade now combined, and I strongly recommend them to you. If you are looking for a pen light and feel like I feel that the medical lights are a little bit weak or sort of single functioned, look at these lights. If I was going to recommend anything, I would very, very strongly recommend the Microstream. This thing is very easy to carry in a pocket, in a waistband, in a hand, in a purse, on a keychain even, if you have the right adapter for it. They give you a little lanyard and a little loop keychain on it. Great light here, and I think it's easier to carry than its bigger brother. The bigger brother has an updated Gen 2 version that puts out 90 lumens from the C4 LED, which is double what this does at 45 lumens. So if you need a little boost, go for the big guy. But I think at 45 lumens, for most practical purposes, that is more than enough light. That's as strong or better than my full-size mag light that has 3 C batteries in it. So I enjoy this light, highly recommended. Pick up a Streamlight Microstream or Stylus Pro at your favorite distributor and you will not regret that decision. If you want something else from Streamlight, check out their catalog of lights and you will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching this video. This is Dr. Frunkey. Click like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos, and I will try to do more in the very near future. Take care.